Hey guys, it's Hakim with ACE, and I'm at the Our Future Festival with Elizabeth from Climate Speaks by the Climate Museum. Can you talk about the 2020 election cycle in regards to climate change? Just give me your thoughts.
Yeah, so actually, the Climate Speaks Museum sent out an email asking people to rally to show their support for the climate change town hall. And I thought it was a pivotal moment because up until now, climate change, while it has been prevalent, there hasn't been that much attention until now, especially with Climate Speaks and the global climate strikes. So I think it's one of our most pressing issues, and the fact is that the Republican side doesn't want to acknowledge it. Makes it seem like a partisan issue, which it isn't. It shouldn't be a partisan issue because it's something that affects everyone, not just in the US, but the whole world. So I definitely think there should be focus on that.
What would you like to see differently in regards to candidates talking about climate change?
So, as I said before, it shouldn't be a partisan issue because I think both parties should address it. And even though we have to consider economics and the way people's lives will be affected now in terms of job displacement, I think that there's a lot of potential with the Green New Deal. But it's also largely the companies' fault, like Coca-Cola, and if they take actions to like more sustainable development, like Coca-Cola's already joined a movement to reduce its plastic production. Companies like ExxonMobil are making their gas natural instead of using fossil fuels. I think that if large companies take responsibility for their actions and they take actions to reduce their impact on the environment, then we'll definitely be a better place. But it's also an individual responsibility. It's not enough to just recycle, it's not enough to just reduce the amount you drive your car. I think that we just have to be mindful in our choices, and if both small and large organizations make changes, then the climate crisis can be mitigated.
So, as the climate crisis worsens, do you think it's more important to have more formal education on climate change?
I think that along with focusing on the negative impacts, I think that we should also try to introduce a more optimistic outlook by giving people actions they can take to be more sustainable, or teaching people how to use their voices to get government leaders to make changes about it. And there should also be art, especially with Climate Speaks, because just showing someone statistics or just printing news articles won't do enough, but art often has the ability to change people's minds by changing their emotions. So I think if we make more art and more education, then people will definitely have a better understanding of the climate crisis.
All right, thank you so much, Elizabeth, for talking to
Yeah,
us
thank you for
about the
having us.
election and education. It's been really good to have you.